Hey, welcome back. Today I wanted to talk to you about specifically what the heck got me into health. Okay, my name is Joseph Nathan. I'm the founder of BioEliteWellness.com, and if you guys haven't been over there, please go over there, check out my site, and see how I can help you guys achieve optimal health. But today I wanted to talk to you about how specifically I got into health and what my story is behind me getting into health. Okay, now when I was younger, I grew up in a family that wasn't really the most health conscious. They didn't really know what specific foods to eat. They didn't know about food sensitivities. They didn't know about like how to do specific things in as far as eating healthy and things like that. Okay, now that's not their fault. All right, but I took it upon myself to learn certain knowledge, to study certain things. But basically, this is how my story goes. Okay, now when I was in growing up and in high school, I was extremely unhealthy. All right, I was like I had a face covered in acne. I was tall. I was lanky, this lanky guy, basketball player who felt like crap about himself, who was constantly having negative inner talk, wasn't emotionally healthy. My digestive system wasn't functioning properly. I had like diarrhea every single morning, and I didn't know why. There was a lot of emotional things going on with my body, health wise, and I wasn't really aware of this. It was up to me. I didn't know specifically what was going on back then. I didn't know. Now knowing the knowledge that I know now, I'm like, wow. If I would have just implemented these things, or if I would have done these things, it would have been better. But at the same time, you're with your family. Your family really doesn't understand what you're doing. Your family really doesn't understand much about health, so you can't influence them. But it's up to you to like really branch off and really discover and capitalize on learning health stuff. Okay, so basically after high school, I was just I was like I went to college, and I was like, you know what? I just want to get bigger. I just want to get buffer. I just want to gain more weight because I was a thinner guy, and I was feeling like crap too at the same time. But I wanted to get buffer because I thought it was a visual image of health. I thought that's what health was. I just wanted to get bigger. Okay, so basically, when I started, eating everything, I tried to eat as many calories as I could. I was just eating pizza. I was eating all this stuff that my body wasn't tolerant to. My body was kept shutting down and fighting off this food that I was putting in my body. And on top of that, I was partying like crazy. I was drinking beer. I was drinking liquor. I was going to the clubs and what have you. I was basically a guy who was always partying, always in the party scene, wanted to party a lot, wanted to socialize and things like that. I know it's normal, but that lifestyle really took a toll on my body. I was unhealthy. I was not feeling well. I had low confidence. I didn't even know what I wanted to do when I was done with college. Now, once I got done with college, I basically I was introduced to this trainer, and I was like, I wanted to pick his brain. I was like, you know what? I want to learn everything because I want to get healthy. I want to know like how to train. I want to learn how to take care of my body. I want to learn how to stretch right. I want to learn how to what to do to help my body be healthy. Okay, now this guy was a trainer. He was a physical and exercise portion of everything. He taught me how to exercise, how to stretch, and things like that. And then this guy basically introduced me to a homeopathic nutriopathic doctor, right? And this homeopathic and nutriopathic doctor, she taught me a lot of stuff about like energy healing. She taught me a lot of stuff about nutrition. She taught me a lot of stuff about detoxification, digestion, food sensitivities, how to observe your body, how to sleep properly, all that stuff. She taught me, and I got it. I implemented exactly what they told me to do. I did everything they told me to do, and honestly, like I was probably the healthiest and like best. It was the best feeling that I can possibly have. I was feeling good about myself. I was basically at a point in my life to where I felt like everyone needs to do this. Everyone needs to be healthy, because if they aren't healthy, honestly, like what are they? Why aren't they healthy? What's the point? So basically, I started doing all this. And now I've got my I've obviously gone to school to study nutrition. Obviously, I've studied functional medicine specifically. I'm also a massage therapist, and I've studied a lot of modalities on how to heal people specifically with soft tissue and energetically as well. Okay, now if you guys don't know anything about energy medicine, I'm going to talk about that later on. But those three things are things that a lot of people need to be aware of, and you need to take your health seriously, because honestly, if you're feeling crappy or you're not feeling the best that you can possibly be, there's always changes that you can make. There's always things you can do to improve your health. If you guys think for 1 second that you guys can improve your health, you can't just do it clean slate either. It's going to be gradual, obviously, but at the same time, it's important to realize that you guys need to really take into consideration what you're putting in your body, really take into consideration what you're thinking, the emotions that you're feeling, what's going on emotionally in your life. You really need to take into consideration on having toxic people in your life, having people that you consider would aren't really healthy to be around. Those are some things you really need to take into consideration when you're looking to achieve optimal health as well. Okay, so that's all I wanted to talk about today. That's a little bit about my story, why the heck I got into health, and honestly, why I think everyone should be healthy. All right, so that's all for today. If you guys have any questions, please let me know what you think down below. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Take care. Bye.